So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. That one hits for 30. And the Falcons will have a first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's complete to Reed, out left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Falcons, eager to get some points on the board. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Has a man, inserts. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play fake here, Daniels. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. There's a short one caught by Oakson. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
He bought all the time as he couldn't get a throw away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And At this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he will score! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And, Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
The offense about set to take over now, and here's their quarterback out to lead them to the line.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Smith has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got Gesicki complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Smith on 1st down. Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one complete to Hooper. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, the 5th-year quarterback from Alabama. First-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones finds himself in a place that a lot of these young, highly drafted QBs find themselves in, Kate, and that's the opportunity to rewrite the narrative. Show what got him drafted in that first round after all, because he's got a high IQ, and he knows how to play this game.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 28. Throw left side, complete. A small gain up to about the 32. That stop coming from Henry To'o. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He finds Adams, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From the 39. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To throw again, it's Jones. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions. No.
Another pistol, McCaffrey. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Viking 18.
Play action now with Jones. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front 7, Kate. They fought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Caught quickly on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on first here with Jacobs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now it'll be a punt on fourth down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He's got it at the 24. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. He's back to throw. Cut out left. And he's gonna go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's the Jets offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak in Smith. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First down, Smith to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
Smith lost it, and this is scooped up by the Jets. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now it's Jones out the play action. Buying some time left. Finds his fullback. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming for Jones. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. Check go.
Play fake. Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Jets losing by 7.
Ready.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Jones gonna throw again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Could be their final chance here to avert a shutout. Going for it on 4th and goal. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 4th down.
The penalty makes it tougher, but their hands are tied here in the 4th. Gotta go for it. Desperation time here on 4th. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal.
19, Tiger.
McCaffrey. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jets cut it to a point late in this one. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Sanders for the extra point.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Chiefs offense has to take over. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Back to throw. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31.
It's a gain of 11. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
He'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Looking to throw it. Left side, cut by Ridley. And he's short of the 1st after a wild gain. The Jets take their first time out. Kansas City sends out its punt team. It's a some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw by Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. On first down, Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target, thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Again, Jones to the air. Right back to Worthy. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the win goes to the Jets. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodnight, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series.
You